Hey everyone, welcome back. I have another trail camera I want to share with everyone, and this is a GardePro E5. Now I want to do an unboxing. I want to set it up. I want to hang it out on a tree, get some sample footage and sound quality of this thing, and let's all review it and just see how good it is. So let's get into this thing and do an unboxing. This is a good looking camera. And I notice it's got one big old latch buckle right here. Instead of having two small ones, this has got one big one. And you can lock it, put a little padlock through there. And it looks pretty simple in here as far as setting it up. We'll get into that in a little bit. And it holds 8 AA batteries. I'm gonna just leave this off for a minute because I will be loading that up. I like this latch though. This is a little different on how compared to some of the cameras. If you can see how that is right there. I have another camera right here. Let me show you how it is. See the difference? How it goes straight across. Now look at that, you gotta run it, it's like on the corner, you gotta run it in, out, in and out. Which that probably ain't gonna be too big a deal. And one other thing I noticed right here, if you're using those solar panels, that door, that comes out with the, so you could leave it plugged up as you open the door. This thing feels good. I mean, it looks good, it feels good. And I'm assuming that that cable, that padlock cable, will probably fit through that hole right there. I'd have to try it and see. Compare it to that one, it might go through there. I'll have to find out if it will or not. I know it'll go through this one. And these cameras are about, what I'm doing is comparing this to the iZeek IG600, which I think is a really good camera. Now what I'm planning on doing is putting this camera up against this camera and my Wing Home, and I want to compare the image quality and sound quality with these three. But I'll get into that later, and we'll see how that turns out. But I really like these cameras right here. So let me just go ahead. I about forgot to see what else is in this box. So they give us an instruction manual. A USB cable and a tree strap. I like the way that is. I just hope the spring will hold up. Let me just undo this here. So as you're tightening it up on a tree, I like it. Just pull back, tighten, loosen, whatever you got to do, and just let go. And it's pretty stout. Ain't no slippage going on. Well, there was a little bit pulling that way, but that was tightening it. Pulling back, no, there ain't no slippage. So I really like that. Let's get some batteries in here and get her set up. So the batteries are in. Let's get a memory card in. All right, let's get into this. All right, let's hit the menu button here. So let's select the mode, motion detection, time lapse, or hybrid. I'm just going to leave it on the motion detection because that's what I want. Let's go into photo or video. We can have photo, video, or photo and video. I think I'm just going to select video because that's what I like the most. Now it looks like you can go up to 32 megapixels in the photo. So I'm going to select 32 just in case I want to use it later. A photo burst. Looks like you can go up to 5. I'm going to leave it on 1. Video quality. So we can do 720, 1080, or 1296. I'm just going to leave it. If it'll do a true 1080, I will be pleased with that. So I'm just going to leave it on 1080 and see how that is. Video length. Now this is something that is different than some of my other cameras. You can choose a length for the daytime and night. Now I kind of like it. I usually like about 30 seconds, so let's see how far it'll go up to. So 5 minutes. So it'll go up to 5 minutes. I like 30 seconds. That's usually kind of a good overall. So let's check the night. Let's just do about 20 seconds because nighttime videos, it usually uses more of your batteries anyway because of having to run all the lights like it does and all that good stuff. So it'll use up the batteries more. So we'll select, since we've got an option, I'm just going to set it to 20 on that. Go on down. Video sound. So you can have sound on or off. Since it's got the option, I'm going to have it on. The video format. The MP4, that's most used, so that's what I'm gonna leave it on that. Detection delay. So you can go, let's see how high you can go. So you can go up to an hour on it if you want to. That's pretty neat. I'm gonna leave it on about, let's just pick 5 seconds. The PIR sensitivity. Let's go in here. So you got low, medium, high. I usually use medium. Sometimes I find out if I'm using high, it'll pick up if a leaf blows in front of it, it'll pick it up sometimes on some of my other cameras. So I usually use a medium. So that's what I'm going to pick. The side motion sensors, it has it. So I am going to turn them on. Looks like it's already on. Motion test. Time lapse. I've not used this yet on any of my cameras. I have watched some videos and it looks pretty interesting. I just haven't used it. Time zone. United States. Eastern. That's where I'm at. Time. Let's see, date and time. So we are in the 8th month. All right, get back in there. And I think this is the 9th. So 23. Time. 8:13. AM. I might have to go over here and change that. Yep, there we go. So that ought to be good now. Date format, month, day, and year, I'll just leave it on that. Time format, 12 or 24 hours, I'm gonna leave it on 12. Camera name, name it whatever you want to, I'm supposing. Looks like it's on, we'll leave it on. I'll pick something for that later. But if you want to, let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4. But you could put a name in there or whatever you want to put in there. Looks like you got 4 digits you can do. Info strip, I like to have that on, so we'll turn around. Looks like it's already on, so leave it on. Loop recording, I don't usually use that. Operation hours, I mean that's good to have. I don't usually use it, but you can set the, you know, pick some time you want it to operate. I don't usually use it, but it's good to have that kind of feature if you want to use it. Password, so you can choose a password. Language, so pick whatever language you need there. Format the SD card, so we will do that. And it does have a factory reset if you need to do that for some reason. Shows you the version. Contact us. I don't think any of my cameras has that feature about them, the contact. That's kind of new to me. All right. And it looks like we have a start button. So once you get her set up and you're out on the, you get ready to take some footage out there, you need to hit this start button. So let's see what happens here. It looks like it just went off, so. It should start counting down. I don't know why it didn't count down. I don't know what it's doing. I'm gonna turn it off and back on. There it goes. Now it's a countdown. You need to see it counting down. If it don't count down, that means it probably ain't gonna work for you. Now, I don't know why it took me 3 times to get it going, but maybe it was my fault. Maybe it's cause the sensor, I had it face down. Let me try that and see if that was a problem. I'm gonna try that again. Maybe it was just, so here we go. Try this again. Nope. So I don't know why it was doing that the first couple of times I tried it. I don't know what it was doing, but it seems to be working now. You need to see it counting down though. Once you leave it on the tree and you walk off from it, you need to know that's a counting down. If that ain't counting down, it probably ain't gonna take any videos, photos, or anything when you leave it. So I'll see you soon with some sample videos of this thing and we'll just see how the video quality looks on it. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to go in here because I'd like to know how good the pictures are too. I think I'm going to go back in here and change it to photo and video. Now all you got to do is select photo and video, and what it'll do is take a picture and then follow up with a video. Now we're ready to go. But this thing, it was really easy to set up. This one's a little different than any camera I've got so far, but I do like it. I like the way, I like this latch. I'm not sure if my cable will actually go through that or not. I'm hoping it will, because I do like to lock my cameras to a tree sometimes I don't, but in some situations I like to have it locked to a tree. And it does have these plastic covers on over the lenses. Make sure you pull those off before you try to use it. But yeah, I'll see you soon with some photo and video samples of this. Okay, here's some footage from the GardePro E5. Well, there you have it. There's some photo and video and a sound check from this GardePro E5. I have to say all three are good, so this is a winner to me. I would recommend this camera to anyone looking for a trail camera. It has good quality photo and video. The sound is good also, so if you're looking for an all-around good trail camera, I think you can trust this one for your needs. Well, I hope that helps someone if you're interested in the GardePro E5. The photo, the video, the sound quality, it's all good to me. I don't think you'd go wrong if you want to purchase it. But I think that'll be it on this video. And good Lord willing, until that next video, I'll see you then.